Good evening, I'm Laura Lee.
And I'm Dan Wolf. Thanks for joining us. Post-pandemic learning continues to be a struggle in Minnesota, including districts here. That according to new numbers from the State Department of Education.
In Duluth, graduation rates are up 4% from last year, but academic standards in math, reading, and science show a decline in scores.
And Northern News Now's Natalie Hebner takes a closer look tonight at why and what's being done to change that.
There are successes within the report, but there are also areas that we see decline.
Data released by the Minnesota Department of Education Thursday looked at assessment results from students grade 3 to 11. The results come from statewide testing, including the Minnesota Comprehensive Assessment and the Minnesota Test of Academic Skills.
I think we always expect to do well because we work very, very hard in supporting our students. But we also saw that this was happening throughout the state and throughout the nation, that scores have dropped.
After the pandemic, state education data showed that student scores plummeted. In Duluth, student scores have decreased nearly 9% in math, 7% in reading, and 6% in science when compared to the 2019 pre-pandemic numbers. Duluth Public Schools Superintendent John Magus pointed to a tight budget as part of the problem.
We also realize that with the limitations and ending of some of our federal funding, that we don't have the resources to continue to support students in the way that we have.
The Lake Superior Public School District is also seeing a test score decline from 2019, but scores are up from last year, nearly 7% in science, 5% in math, and 6% in reading.
We know there's some areas that we're still looking at and certain populations of students that we're still focusing on. But overall, we were very pleased with the gains that we did make this last year.
Both districts understanding that no matter the score, they want to strive for the best education for their students.
We are working very, very hard to have improvement.
In Duluth, Natalie Hebner, Northern News Now.
The Minnesota Department of Education is also reacting to the data, raising concerns and then offering more support for districts. Minnesota Department of Education saying that they will not shy away from what the data says, and the results send a sense of urgency to the State Department.